Do you have a favorite city you've performed in?
You know, I feel like every city is a great city.
Yes.
Because there's people that literally not want to laugh. There's people nowadays that need to laugh.
I love need to laugh.
Yeah.
Just laughing is healing. Talk about
I have changed. I am of service, girls. You understand? I know what my journey here. I am not just here for comedy. I am of service, right? So as you use your stage, you use it for not just ha-ha-ha's, but for some healing too. And because we all need it. And
when did you learn that? For yourself, like, I'm here for more than just a laugh, and it's a service.
I think when my mother passed, when my mother passed, it broke me into like a million pieces.
Yeah.
And then when my father passed 3 years later,
I'm sorry
I slowly put myself back together again.
Yeah.
And I'm whole with them. So I got 3 wings. I got them, my parents, and God. And I feel like these are my best years, you know what I mean?
That is amazing. It will change you. You know, it will change you when you've been through
But sometimes, this is what I've learned, is sometimes the worst things have the best blessings and the best lessons. So everything in life ain't gonna be good, but you gotta know there's gonna be sunshine. Just get through these clouds. There's gonna be sunshine.
Come on, you better grow and mature.
I've been through it. When you've been there, you could talk about it. When you've been there, and I feel like when I see other people there, I'm just like, hey man, if you need any help with anything, you reach out to me. I got you. I could tell you, I can't fix you, but I could tell you how to feel better.
Wow.
You know what I mean? You may never fully heal, but just learn to breathe every day and be grateful to God find something to be grateful for. Gratitude is everything.
We call it choose joy. That's the theme of this season, is finding and choosing that joy.
And I do.
And that's what that sounds like, and you finding your way with that. And then also I have to add to that, like, those people that you lose never leave you. You know, they're always with you, right?
My mama right here. She right there.
Yes.
She mad I'm sitting in her seat. You sit on this hardwood floor. This table. My mama everywhere. My daddy everywhere. And I think he left me with God. My father was a devout Jehovah's Witness his whole life. And so, you know, I say God now more than I ever have because I met him and he delivered. And never would have made it.
You gotta be a change, man. Speaking of a father, you are a great father. We've all been watching you father your children and going through their changes with them, and the support you've been giving your transgender son is amazing.
Absolutely, it's what, you know.
What has that been like?
Those are my babies, you know what I mean? And, you know, I went through the 5 stages of grief to get to the beautiful, magical place called acceptance, right? And everything, all this was happening to me at one time. And then it was just like this universal thing, acceptance.
Yeah.
And once you accept, you release, you give yourself to God, and everything is all right. Everything is all right. It's better.
Sometimes you gotta let it go.
Yeah.
What did you learn most about yourself through that experience?
I learned I'm a lot stronger than I thought I was. I've learned that my family, my brothers and my sisters, have prepared me to be a rock in our family. And it's because of the journey of being the youngest, and they've raised me. I had a village raise me to be this thing that you can, you know, I got us, you know what I mean? Not just me, but I'm just saying I can do my part.
Right.
And that when my parents passed, we have this 2 divots, like, and we just jumped into it, and we pour ourselves back into our family, and there's so much love and beauty in that. And through this journey, my child, same child they were before. They just got a beard now. Okay, but it's the same baby.
Any advice?
The funny thing is, you know, you're gonna be my child. I tell Kai, you know, look, if you're gonna be a boy, you know, now I'm trying to teach them to drive. Like I taught my son, Sean, how to drive. Now I'm trying to teach, you trying to teach your son?
Yeah, so I'm listening.
Okay, well, good luck. See, this one, my son, hey, wait, man, you going against traffic. Don't go into that lane, because he would turn into this lane. I'm like, he goes, Dad, that's just my habit. I said, well, we have to learn new habits and make wider turns. And you know, I would take them on the freeway and do daring things, and what happens is over time they hear your voice. You know,
Right.
now they hear your voice. Hey, man, don't be driving 5 car lengths. That's only 3. You can't slow down at 65 miles an hour if you got 5 car lengths. You need, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So, and he hears that, so he drives like a good driver. Now, my other child, they spoiled. They Uber everywhere.
Is your brothers a part of it? They got to be a part of that inspiration because you do impressions of them. Do they like it when you do that?
My brothers are my, you know, those are my heroes. You know, how lucky am I? I always say this. How lucky am I that I got to...
This is insane.
I got to grow up in a house with everybody that I wanted to be like.
Aw.
I had legends in the next bed next to me. One legend with his foot on me right here. Everybody I ever wanted to be like, I grew up with. How lucky is that, that my legends was in my house? And so, you know,
Not many can say that.
It's a blessing.
It's like y'all the Jacksons of comedy or something.
Yeah, we are. And, you know, it's funny, there's a formula. I don't know what it is, but with the Jacksons and our family, it's like big families, and one of the parents got to be Jehovah's Witness, and the other one's just wilding out. And my dad, that's my dad right there. That's the true legend right there. I think a father teaches all of his boys how to be men.
Wow. And he raised many men.
Yeah, and he never left. And there was days my mama cursed him out so much, we'd be like, why don't you just leave? And he'd be like, no, because I need to raise you boys. You know? God gonna get me through. I need to raise you boys.
Yes.
That's what's important. I need to teach you what family is. I need to teach you that sometimes your wife gonna argue at you and just do some dumbass stuff. So, you know, and how to persevere and how to be a provider and, you know, and always embrace God. And, you know, I'm grateful, man. I'm grateful.
But y'all have such an amazing legacy. Like, it gotta be a biopic in the works at some point of the family, right?
I don't know, man. I mean, I think there's definitely a biopic and a book or several books. I mean, that book gonna be, you know, you got chapter Keenan, Damon, Sean, Marlon. That's be a big behind book. That's gonna be, we could drop like an almanac, like an Encyclopedia Britannica on each Wayans, you know. But one day, I don't want to do it. I feel like, because I want somebody else to tell my stories because this way they can have an objective point of view. I'm not the guy to be like, oh, we the greatest this and we that. I want people, we do what we do because we love what we do. Yes. And we don't sit there and rest on our laurels like, oh, we did it, we great. We just doing what God sent us here to do, which is be funny and deliver smiles.
And that's why y'all are still here. Iconic, legendary. Okay, but I gotta ask, like, who would your parents want to play them? Did they say who they want to play them?
On a biopic? Oh, mama, I know my mama.
What'd she say?
I know who's gonna play me. Cause my mama funny. Beyonce.
Beyonce? Okay, mama.
And then my mother be like, and what about who's gonna play my father? No, you can get anybody to play him. you get Kermit the Frog, he'll be fine.
Wow. So you never thought about who would play you?
Who would play me?
Yeah.
Nick Cannon, if he didn't have so many damn babies.
Oh my God. Oh my God. You done?
Hmm? I didn't even do nothing. Y'all was thinking it.
Were we thinking that? Although I could see a Nick Cannon. I could see Nick Cannon, no? Playing you.
I could see Nick Cannon. I could see, who else? Who else? Chris Rock.
Now, why would y'all do that? Oh my God!
And Chris Rock as Marlon Wayans. What's going on? Who? Richard Pryor. I would play Richard Pryor. Yeah,
that's who. Is that your dream role? That's your dream role, right?
I would love to play Richard Pryor, but I feel like this. I feel like, and I was supposed to play Richard Pryor, then it went away, and then it was Mike Epps, then that went away, and then it was Nick Cannon, that went away, and so I feel like, and this happened. And I had the role and I was gonna do it, and it didn't happen. And once again, I'm gonna tell you this, and you gotta know God is good. I know that things don't happen for a reason. Mm-hmm. Not getting that role was one of the best things that ever happened because I instead of walking away, licking my wounds, I instantly was inspired. And I was like, you know what? I don't wanna play a great. I wanna be a great.
I think that's that, friend. You spoke.